Welcome back to our daily vocabulary lesson. Today is day 12, and we'll dive into 25 advanced English words to sharpen your language skills. If you missed the previous lessons, don't forget to check them out. They're packed with useful words and examples to level up your English. Here are words related to thought and consideration. Consider, deem, ponder, mull over, and meditate. Consider means to think carefully about something before making a decision. For example, before buying a car, Sarah had to consider her budget. Deem means to judge or regard in a particular way. Example, the manager deemed the proposal unsuitable for the project. Ponder means to think deeply about something. Example, he spent hours pondering over the meaning of life. Mull over means to think about something carefully and for a long time. Example, I need a few days to mull over your offer. Meditate means to focus one's mind in silence for relaxation or to think deeply about something. Example, she meditated on the idea of starting her own business. Now let's move on to words related to disregard and neglect. Regard, disregard, neglect, negligible, and overlook. Regard means to consider or think of someone in a specified way. Example, the new policy is widely regarded as a success. Disregard means to pay no attention to something. Example, he disregarded the warning signs and kept driving. Neglect means to fail to care for something properly. Example, the old house was neglected for years. Negligible means so small or unimportant as to be not worth considering. Example, the cost increase is negligible compared to the benefits. Overlook means to fail to notice or consider something. Example, he overlooked a critical error in the report. Next, we have words related to carelessness: oversight, ignore, override, condone, and reckless. Oversight means a mistake caused by not noticing something. Example, the oversight in the contract caused major legal issues. Ignore means to refuse to take notice of or acknowledge something. Example, she ignored the phone call because she was busy. Override means to use authority to reject or cancel a decision. Example, the court can override the law if it's unconstitutional. Condone means to accept behavior that is morally wrong. Example, we cannot condone violence in any form. Reckless means showing a lack of care about the consequences of an action. Example, he was fined for his reckless driving. Moving on to quick actions and decisions: heedless, remiss, hasty, hastily, and hasten. Heedless means showing a reckless lack of care or attention. Example, her heedless actions caused the company to lose money. Remiss means lacking care or attention to duty. Example, the teacher was remiss in her duties to grade the assignments on time. Hasty means done with excessive speed, often without care. Example, they made a hasty decision without considering all the facts. Hastily means quickly and with little thought. Example, she hastily packed her bag and left for the airport. Hasten means to cause something to happen sooner than it should. Example, the company is hastening the production of the new model. Next, we have rash, cursory, and inadvertent. Rash means displaying a lack of careful consideration. Example, he made a rash promise he couldn't keep. Cursory means hasty and therefore not thorough. Example, the report received only a cursory glance before the meeting. Inadvertent means not resulting from deliberate planning. Example, the inadvertent mistake caused a delay in the project. Finally, let's review words related to unplanned actions: spontaneous and impulsive. Spontaneous means performed as a result of a sudden impulse. Example, their trip to Paris was a spontaneous decision. Impulsive means acting without forethought. Example, buying that expensive watch was an impulsive choice. That's it for today's vocabulary lesson. Review these words and try using them in your conversations. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Here's a quick quiz for you. Which word means done without forethought? Comment your answer below. We'd love